to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to edit lips. So as you guys can see, I have my picture and I'm going to add a new layer which is already there. And the thing about adding layers, it is very important so that your sections wouldn't get messed up and it will look uniformed. So I added a new layer and I'm going to go back to my picture and I'm going to click on smudge and I'm going to smudge my lips, but I'm not going to do it too much because you don't want the color of the lips changing as much. So you're just going to smudge it a little bit. It's basically making the lips look a bit smoother and more natural. And I'm going to smudge around the lips so that it will look even more natural. So you can lower your opacity of your brush so it wouldn't be as deep and look too discolored compared to the skin complexion. So I'm just going to continue. Okay, as you can see, I went a little too much on that. So we're going to try and smudging to make it look more real. Okay, so once you're done and you're satisfied with how you smudged it, you can add a new, go back to the layer that you added and go to brushes. Choose a color that you want to put your lip as. I'm going to go with a little red or maroon kind of, and you change your brush from normal, your brush from normal to soft light, and you color the lips. As you guys can see, I'm using dip pen soft and I'm going to color the lips. Now if you want a even darker color lips, because when you put the soft light it kind of changes the tone, or you can even use hard light, which makes it look like this. Now I'm going to use pin light because I think it makes your lip look a little more glossy, but you can do it any way you choose to. So you're just going to color the lips and try not to rush so you can get all the edges and it wouldn't go off of the lips. Feel free to adjust your brush size, and make it smaller so you can fit in the areas. So I'm almost finished. And as I said, you can adjust your brush, adjust it to a size where you can fit to color the rest of the lips that can be used by bigger sized brush. So as you guys can see, I'm done coloring my lips, and I'm going to add a new layer, and I'm going to change my brush color to black, and I'm going to keep the same brush, and I'm going to change my brush to soft light, and I'm going to color in between the lips. So as you can see, it makes inside the lip looks a bit darker, and it will look like if you know your lips are opened a little bit, and now you're going to blur. You can set the blur to about 5. So as you can see, if you want your lips to look like if your mouth is open, like a little wider, all you have to do is draw the blackness in the middle of your lip bigger, but not too big, but big enough for it to look professional. So I'm just going to do it to show you guys, but I won't be leaving mine like this. It will stay like how I did it the first time. So as you can see, and you still blur it, this one will blur in a bit more because it was bigger. So this is how it looks. So this is when it is smaller in the middle, and this is when it is bigger in the middle. So I like how it looks, so I'm just going to merge down the first one to the second smaller one that I did, and the merge button is over the button over the bin. So I merged it, and now I'm going to add a new layer, and I'm going to set my brush stabilizer on force fade, and I'm going to change my brush to to overlay because of the color of my lips. I'm going to change the brush color to white, and I'm going to use the same brush, and now I'm going to add a bit of highlight. So you set the brush smaller, okay, so I'm going to put it to 1.8 and see how it looks better like that. So now I'm going to highlight around the lips and in the middle of the lips. Feel free to undo if you made a mistake. Try to kind of curve the line so it will look a bit good. Instead of putting it straight, it could be kind of fancy. Not too bad, but this can be a bit complicated. And it can take up some time. So as you can see that your lips are open wider now that you highlighted there, but the bottom is still kind of straight, so I'm going to fix it. I'm trying to not make it too straight, but it's still not working, so I'm going to work with that. Now I'm going to highlight around the lips, not the whole thing, just a little bit to make it look good. So this is Glossy, by the way. It's kind of like a glossy lip edit to make your lips look perfect. You can also do this in a matte texture, like to make it look less bright, I should say. Now I'm going to lower the opacity of the highlights so it wouldn't look as bright. And I'm going to add a little bit of blue. Just enough so you can see it. If you think it's still a little too bright, you can lower the opacity. So now I'm going to add a new layer, and I'm going to go on soft light and change my brush color to black. And I'm going to add some highlights around, well, dark highlights around the lips. So you're going to change the brush to airbrush normal. And you're just going to kind of give it a little darkness around the light. Not much, but just a little bit. You can do this to your liking, how you like it. And I will also do a video separately showing you guys how you all can do like a simple matte texture lips, like more better, like without all the brightness, just something simple. But as you can see, the lips are looking more realistic. And you can lower the opacity of your brush and add a little bit of darkness around the edge of your lips. Not too dark, but just a little. So now I'm going to add a new layer, and I'm going to change my brush to pen fade, and I'm going to change the color to white. And with the new layer, I'm going to change it to overlay. So this here is just to add more glossiness to the middle of your lips, or wherever you choose to put the gloss. It don't have to be much since your lip already look glossy. And you don't have to put any at the top because the top of your lip is more darker than the bottom. So as you guys can see, it looks way different compared to the beginning. So now I'm going to merge everything down to the original picture. So as I said, the merge button is over the dustbin icon on the right hand side, and I'm going to merge. please merge them down one at a time, starting from the last one, so that it wouldn't get mixed up and it wouldn't spoil your edit. So as you can see, everything is merged down and it is looking glossy and realistic. So if you want, you can add a new layer and add some touches to your edit. You can even add like some darker highlight shades around the lip to make it look a little better, I should say. Lower the opacity. You can keep your brush stabilizer force weight on and you can just add some darkness, not too much darkness, but you want it to look good. And since it's making your lips look glossy, you lower it low enough so you barely see it much, but you can notice that it's there, just to make the lips pop a little bit. I kind of have the cold, so don't mind my voice. Yeah, so it's been a while since I've done a video like this. So a new highlight under the lips where it's dark, and there you have it, glossy lips. It looks more realistic compared to the first time. So this is what it looks like, and you guys saw what it looked like from the beginning. And I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you learn from it. And you can always message me on my Instagram at nek.e.sha, iamnekeshavu _ which is my Imvu Instagram. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.